Okay, to find the points of intersection of this straight line and this curve, we need to substitute one into the other. And in this case, that's quite straightforward because y is the subject of both. So I'm going to write that x squared minus 4x minus 11 must equal 5 minus 2x. So I've eliminated y. Now, it's a quadratic equation, so what I'm going to do is make the right-hand side 0 by adding 2x and subtracting 5 at the same time. Okay, so the left-hand side becomes x squared minus 2x minus 16, and the right-hand side is now 0. Now, the clue here, it says giving my answers to 2 decimal places. There's no point in trying to factorize it. I know I'm going to have to use the quadratic formula. And in this case, for the quadratic formula, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, and c is equal to minus 16. Quote the formula. If you quote the formula and then make a mistake substituting in, you still get the mark. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and all of that has to be divided by 2a. Now we can start substituting in. So it's going to be minus b. Well, if b is minus 2, that means it's going to be 2 plus or minus the square root of b squared. Remember, if b is negative or positive, this will have to be positive, so b squared will be 4 minus, and then I think it's the safest to put the bracket around this. So it's 4 times 1 times minus 16, and all of that is divided by 2. So if we keep going, it means that x is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of 4. Now this is going to be minus a minus number, so that's plus, and 4 times 16 is 64, and that's divided by 2. So we end up with 2 plus or minus the square root of 68 divided by 2. Now, just checking, we are looking for points of intersection, so there are going to be 2 solutions to that. First of all then, I'm going to just put those into my calculator one at a time. So x is going to be 2 plus the square root of 68 divided by 2. Now if you put that into your calculator, that comes out as 5.1231. I would either save that in your memory or keep it on your calculator screen. You now need to find the y value that goes with that. Now the easiest way to find y is using y equals 5 minus 2x. So stick that in, and you've got 5 minus 2 lots of 5.12. Keep it exact, and that comes out as minus 5.2462. So the coordinates there, we'll write them down in a minute to 2 decimal places. Okay, I've also got to find the other pair of values, so that's where x is equal to 2 minus the square root of 68 divided by 2, and that comes out as minus 3.1231. and so on. And the y value again, going with that, is 5. Do 5 minus 2x again. So it comes out as 5 minus 2 lots of minus 3.1231. And that comes out as 11.2462. So my final coordinates, my one pair is 5.12, remember 2 decimal places, and minus 5.25. And the other one is minus 3.12. and 11.25.